everyone, it's Eileen from Plus Size to Plant-Based. So I'm excited today to talk to you about intermittent fasting. And if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, there are just multiple hundreds of videos out there on YouTube, but just briefly, it's changing your timing of when you eat. And also if you look into fasting, people go on these water fasts, juice fasts, like all types of fasts. What I like about intermittent fasting, however, is you're not doing anything to disrupt what you normally eat. I mean, your normal schedule, you just kind of change the timing of when you eat. And that's it. It really doesn't get much simpler than that. So there's different versions of intermittent fasting. You can eat for a day, not eat, do the intermittent fasting or not eat for the next day or something like that. Every couple of days. I just said, okay, that's complicated. The one that I enjoyed was where you pick an 8-hour window, you eat all your meals in that 8-hour window, and then for 16 hours, you don't eat. Well, you're asleep for 8 hours usually of that 16-hour window. So really, it's easy. It's very workable, and it works. So, of course, I'm not a doctor, medical professional. There's my little disclaimer. But when I speak about something on my channel, I speak about stuff because it has worked for me. And I love to pass on things that I know firsthand are effective. I have struggled with hormonal issues forever. So to have something work in my life, and you're not even changing what you were eating, you're changing when. So why does this work? In a nutshell, what I learned from, I can't remember the author's name. It was a very good book, but it was one of those Audible books, and they were reading the book, and they were like, people don't even consider fasting as an option. And something like a light bulb or a ding, 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 I really resonated with it. It really went off in my head that this is something I need to try, because they said insulin resistance. A lot of people suffer from insulin resistance, and anybody who has PCOS, they know what that means. It's just, you can't lose the weight because you're just pumping out a whole bunch of insulin, and it's just not good for your system. And so you hold the weight. Well, what intermittent fasting does is it actually makes your insulin more sensitive. So now it can actually do its job. You're not resistant to it. It's pumping it out, and it's able to break down and help your sugars and all of that good stuff. And so what makes it work is the fact that, hey, you are giving your body a break for 16 hours to do what it does best. Our bodies always are working hard for us. So that timing is enough to actually change your metabolism. And within the first 2 weeks, I lost like close to 10 pounds, and I was shocked because I never lose weight ever. I've been on Jenny Craig. I've been on Weight Watchers. I did the fad diet, the fen. I mean, I have done everything, and my body wasn't able to lose weight because, again, I always had insulin resistance. But no doctor, nobody ever mentioned anything about fasting or giving your body a little bit of a break. And man, wow, you're eating every day, you're eating everything you would normally do, you just change the time. How easy is that? How simple is that? And it works. So I called this video, Jumpstarting Weight Loss, because it jump starts it. And then for me, I wasn't gluten-free yet. I wasn't vegan yet when I started intermittent fasting. So I probably was eating a whole bunch of junk within that 8-hour window. And I would always start at noon, go to about 8 o'clock. Then I started making the window a little bit smaller. Like, hey, I can do that. Let me just see if I can go, from noon and stop this time at 6. And it was no problem. I got used to it. In fact, I liked it. My body felt more energetic. So often in the morning we get up and we think, oh, we got to get breakfast in, but then breakfast will be heavy and it'll make you sluggish and everything like that. So yeah, for the most part, I would suggest for intermittent fasting, if you're going to try it and you never tried it before and you're like, hey, this might work for me, I think the easiest across the board is 16-8. So 16 hours fast, 8 hours on. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know this was just like a quick little video. I just wanted to come in there and say, if you have hormone issues, this will totally change your world. I know it did for me. And since I've been vegan and gluten-free now, I still try to kind of abide. I like to start around noon, but because it's a healthier lifestyle that I'm living, if I'm hungry 8 or 9 o'clock, I'll still have a piece of fruit or something like that if it's out of the window. I'm not as strict. But as far as intermittent fasting jump starting, you know, something in that metabolism, you know, hey, I'm 43 pounds down now, so it jump started something. I have a long way to go. I'm a big girl, so I have like at least another 100 pounds I'd like to lose. But to have any weight down is so exciting and so rewarding for me as a person that never watched the scale go down. I always watch the scale just go up. So, whoa, changes all around. So good, healthful changes. So I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you next time.